and welcome back to another vlog. If you're new here, hi, my name is Georgie. I am the artist and creator behind Georgie Sutton Art, a cat and dinosaur themed online shop. This weekend I am here at Newbury Tattoo Convention. It's at the Newbury Racecourse and I'm all set up. We get a 3 metre deep by 2 metre wide space, so I've got a little bit extra room, so I've brought my little table just to expand my setup further forward, and I will show all this off a little bit later on. So I am actually fully set up now, and it's about, I want to say, like 40 minutes till it opens. I'm going to hand you back to previous Georgie to show you setting my table up. So I'll see you in a bit. So I haven't actually done a table tour, and this is now Sunday afternoon. So we're going to do a bit of time traveling in this vlog. This is my full setup. So we've got a normal A6 table here, and then I've got a mini little table, which is actually slightly lower than the 6-foot one. And then with my bar, we've gone for the front corner here to the back corner there. So it's a bit of an angle, so that because I'm in the corner of the room, it just means that all my t-shirts are sort of facing the middle of the room rather than being straight on. We've actually managed to fit all of them along the top. The fire cat is a little bit hidden, but it's whatever. And then we've got all of the sun catchers here. What I did at DinoCon was I didn't have my pin badge display here, and I much preferred that because it meant I could have all my sun catchers on one wall. So I decided to put them just all in here. We've bagged them all up and they're now just all in the discount bin. But over here, because we've got that extra table, I got rid of the other tool display and I put the coasters here instead. Okay, so I just made a sale, so I can't actually remember where I got to, but I think I was talking about the sun catchers. So we've got them up on the wall, and then I've just got the little pot in front. The stuff at the front is pretty similar to what I normally have. I've got the bum bags on the table. I really like the joggers being hung up on the wall, but I feel like something needs to change or something. I'm not sure what, because the tote bags are just pushing into too much of it. So I'm wondering whether I need to go back to displaying them up on the wall how I used to, but we'll think about that. Over here, pretty similar to what I've done in the past, but we've just got my original dinosaur ink paintings in front with the magnetic planners on the table. I haven't sold any of these, but I have sold the prints of them, so a lot of people have been looking at these and then buying the prints, which is fine. Everybody's got a different budget. Here is where I've put my mystery bundles and my discount bin. I've probably sold less mystery bundles than I would normally. That's all right. People have been buying other stuff, so it's fine. And then I'd say this display here has worked quite well, because I've actually sold like 2 notebooks and quite a few of these DL notepads, more than I would normally. I haven't sold any of the A6 ones though, which is weird because normally they sell better, but maybe it's because these ones are so on show and the price is really easy to see that people have been buying more. So, you know, obviously if I've got a table set up that I can do this, like for MCM, then that's probably what I'll do again. But for the time being, when I've only got a 6-foot table, they're going to have to go back over here. And then we've just put the B grade stuff up here, and then I've just got my poster for my Patreon rewards for this month. A lot of people pointing out my new AI sign again, and yeah, that is my full setup. And then I'm going to show you the back. So behind the table, we've just got my standard shelves and then a complete mess on the floor. So we've just literally got mess everywhere. It's not looking good, but everything else is pretty similar to what I normally have. So yeah, this is my table. This is my view. The Flash Collective are over there. It's about 12:30, so we're an hour and a half into being open. I'm on just over £100, so over halfway there to covering my table. So table is 200 for this event, and then my only other expenses are going to be any food that I buy over the weekend, and then fuel. So there's no accommodation cost because it's only an hour commute. So we are driving every day. I brought my little label printer with me because I need to label up some more notebooks, because I did print off a load of labels, however I think they might have been swept off and put in the bin. So I brought this with me because I thought it would just be easier to print them here. I've got all the labels in there and I'll just do it in a minute and just label up the notebooks. It's just easier to stick it on there so that people don't get confused between them and the sticker books, which actually that's the point. I need to stick the labels onto the sticker books, which actually, did I bring? Yes, I did bring. I've just got a sheet of my reusable sticker book labels I need to put on the sticker books. Also, I brought an iced coffee in my bottle because I didn't want to have to stop en route because it was going to take longer. I've got a bottle of ice so that I have cold drinks later on. And then I've also got my bottle of squash. So we'll be good for drinks for today. I've had a t-shirt sale and a sweatshirt sale today so far, and then a lot of like pin badges because I've redone them. I've got this whole box here of pin badges that I have packaged up, and all the key rings and magnets that are being discontinued. They're all packaged up and they're all just going in the box. I've gotten rid of the pin badge display, which I will have shown you in the tour of my table. But yeah, a lot of people are looking at the t-shirts, so fingers crossed we sell a lot of them. It's a really nice venue, this one, because it's actually really bright at night, so my lights that I've got up aren't really doing much. I put one up above the t-shirts on this side of the table just because the light is directly behind them, so I thought having light on them will help a little bit. And then I've got a light in front of like my charms and my mouse mats just to help them a little bit because they're a little bit sheltered from the pole going diagonally across. It's also useful being in the corner because this is just like their fake wall here, and then I'm not sure what this is normally, but this is some kind of storagey thing. So yeah, I'm in the corner, so I have a whole little corner to myself. The labels are printed, so I can stick them on the notebooks now. It just says lined notebook, £8, so that they don't get confused with my sticker books, because sometimes they're next to each other. But yeah, this has been one of my best purchases ever. So it's currently 2:15. I am on track to beat last year's Saturday sales. It has been quite quiet for a lot of people, but I've been doing all right. But I've had a lot of people coming back that have seen me at other shows and have wanted to buy today when they maybe didn't the last time. So a lot of reoccurring people. I am finally eating some food though. Hiya! Just let me know if you've got any questions about anything.
Thank you so much.
You're being beckoned.
He's got a 2-year-old.
Oh. I've got those dinosaurs up there, and then in the pot just below them, there's some more dinosaurs that aren't themed. If you're looking for like plain dinosaurs.
Are they just sticker pack?
So these ones are just stickers, and on the back it shows you all the designs in there. So there's 6 stickers in each pack, and they're waterproof and everything as well. Yeah, those ones were based off of these like ink paintings down here, and then I scanned them in and made them into a sticker pack. Thank you, have a great day. Hiya! Feel free to pick anything up if you want a closer look. I kept having requests of cowboys as like cat cowboys, and I was like, I ain't drawing a horse, so yeah, we'll draw a dinosaur. Is it just that one for you?
So many people bring the same prints every year, and I already bought them, so I'm really struggling.
I'll pop it in an envelope for you. You've got the Triceratops.
I hit in the corner if there's A3 water.
Let me just move that. Okay, sorry, these bags are the wrong size, so they don't actually. I just don't want it getting bent for you before you get home. There we go. And if you order anything on my website in the future, you can put NTC in as an order note. I know that we've met and I'll add some freebies in for you. Thank you ever so much. Have a lovely day. What I was saying is that I've done a lot of card transactions. So normally at tattoo shows, it'll be a lot of cash. It'll be a lot of cash transactions. However, today I've had 2 cash and the rest have all been card, which is actually kind of interesting because that is not the norm, I'd say. Lots of these Anxious Cat sticker packs have been going. Overall, not many sticker packs. I mean, oh my god. Overall, it's just been a real mix of different things that have been selling. I have sold, I think 2 of the mushroom dino sweatshirts. Yeah, I've sold 2 of the dino sweatshirts, 1 of the cat, and then 3 t-shirts split across different designs. So some apparel, no desk or mouse mats. A few sun catchers have been selling. But yeah, just generally it's been a mix of things. I haven't really made enough money yet to say that's the best selling thing for this weekend yet. For next weekend, which is Comic Con Wales, I'm kind of going into it with whatever I can get made, I'll make, and anything else I'm just not going to do because I don't want to get burnt out. I don't want to get myself stressed out because that'll be weekend 3 in a row. So we're just going to make whatever I can make. I reckon I'll probably be fine for a lot of stuff. I think it'll be sticker packs that I'll need to make. Judging by, I think, Anxious sticker packs, I haven't got many left. It says I bought 11, but I don't think there were 11, so I think that might have been incorrect. But yeah, so I haven't been able to film many customer interactions just because everything's been card. It has got a little bit quiet at the moment because I think a lot of people are outside. Oh yeah, they also left us the little goodie bags. I'll go through that quickly. They also left a little bottle of water as well. So that's really nice. Although I did bring like 4 drinks with me, so I doubt I'll need it, but it's nice to have, and it's nice that they've given it to us. We've got the poster, Karma Violet, and then Ronnie's, and Sunny. I'm hearing lots of like cute noises happening. Nice.
All day, probably.
It is a common sound I hear at my store, I have to say. I can't blame you. It has just turned 6 o'clock and they've currently got a comedy act on stage because I think the judging is going to be starting soon. So the last 2 hours I've not made a sale, although I was away from my table for a little while and someone had reserved some items. So I have just made a sale, so I would have made £15. Yeah, for the last couple of hours, it has been really, really dead. I've not made much money, and I think I only made like 2 sales. Yeah, between 4 and 5, which I know it would have been sort of between 4 and 4:15. I made 2 sales, so it has been very quiet. I did speak to some of the traders outside, and they said one of them said it has gone really, really well for them. One other person said basically they've made back their pitch and a little bit more. It's obviously difficult to gauge whether it's really good or not, but I did notice I went down and got a coffee earlier because I was like falling asleep at my table, that it was heaving outside and it was dead in here. I do feel like the traders being outside is drawing people more outside. However, I have made a little bit more than I did last year on the Saturday. My goal for this weekend was 1,500 because last year I took 1,000. So I would have liked to have made sort of 200 to 300 more on the Saturday. I don't think that's happened. I have made more, but obviously I don't know how Sunday's going to go because Sunday could suddenly be really busy. Sunday I could end up making less than I did last year. So it's really hard to tell, and we will see. But I have sold a lot of the pin badges and things like that out of the box, which actually reminds me, I need to refill that because I showed you before about this big box of pin badges I've got. So yeah, hopefully we can work through a few more of them. But obviously with those I'm not making as much profit on them because they're only £5, but obviously they still cost me the same amount to get produced. But I'm kind of okay with that because I do just want them gone because then it means one less box that I've got to take. I'm going to count up what I've made, and I'm also going to start tallying off everything that I sold just to see what my spreadsheet is looking like, because I've only kept on top of what t-shirts and apparel and that sort of thing that I sold. But I've not sold any desk mats or mouse mats, which is a bit of a shame. But, you know, it's fine. So I'll catch you in a bit, see if there's any more of an update. I have just gotten home. It's like 9:30, but I'm just going to quickly go through because I want to count up how much I've made and then also tally off what's sold. So we need to do that. Also, Jasper is just eating his dinner and then he'll be in a minute because I have a licky treat for him. His nanny bought him these and he is quite a fan. There's a pile of his hair because we were playing yesterday and he was going absolutely loopy-doo. I need to hoover. That's why there's hair there. But I didn't have time before the show. I think I'm forgiven once he has this. He's been on his own for 12 hours. We're ready for day 2 and I just say goodbye to my baby. I have got some more dinosaurs in the box, just in front, but they're all like non-themed ones, just in case you're looking for a particular dinosaur. Of course you can. Did you want to pay card or cash?
Cash, please.
Yeah, of course. Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just a vinyl, so they'll stick to anything basically. It's just that I've also laminated them, which means that they can go on water bowls. So that's the only difference. So it's 17 altogether. Perfect, I'll grab a change. Right, that is £3 change. And I'll give you this pot because you get a free sticker, so you can have a rummage through there. And then once you've picked, just pass it up to me and I'll put it in the bag for you. And if you decide you want to order anything on my website in the future, just pop NTC, it's just on the business card there. As an order note, I'll know that we've met and I can give you some freebies. Sorry, there's another decision to make. There you go. Thank you ever so much. Have a lovely day. So it's currently 11:30. It's very much quieter than it was yesterday, although outside there was a few people, but it was definitely quieter than yesterday morning. Sundays are normally a little bit quieter for me, but for other people, often they'll make more money on Sundays, so it's give or take. We'll see what we make today. We did go out to look at the rodeo ball thing because obviously it's quiet at the moment, so I thought, oh, we can go out now, but it's not open till 12, and yesterday when we went out to go to it, it was already closed for the day, so it's only open from 12 till 4.
And I am filming this bit as well. See, like... Yeah. Don't obviously go forward. Yeah. You want to have nice straight back as well. Okay. All right, a bit of rage. Someone's obviously annoyed you, not paid you. Or
Your
tried to
ex.
get it cheaper. Yeah. There you go. There we go. All right, step forward. All right, so we're going to have to throw from a... I mean, it hit it.
It is getting closer.
It's currently 20 to 4 and it has gone dead in here and I'm really, really tired. I have not had my energy drink yet, but we will be having it soon because I am very tired. I've done a lot today and I think I'm on... Well, now I'll be ahead of what I made on Sunday last year. So overall, we're ahead and I've made what I wanted to make today. So it's going well. It's going well. I'm just very tired. One thing I've noticed that's different to last year. So last year, I did have a very busy 2-hour period in the middle of the day on Saturday. But generally, it stayed, kind of like this, a little bit up, a little bit down. This year, it's been very peak and trough. And I think it's probably where people are moving outside and then moving inside, and that's fine, but at the quiet times it is really dead. Most of the people in here are just traders and a few tattoo artists, I think. So having said that, I've still made more than I did last year, so it's okay. I mean, I do have more product range, so I did expect to make more, and I don't think I'll be making the amount that I had hoped for coming into this, but what I'd hoped for was sort of, you could think it would be a bit unachievable, because I'd hoped for 15,000? Bloody hell, if I got 15,000 that would be an amazing convention. I'd hoped for 1,500 because I made 1,000 last year, so that is quite a big leap, but I was basing that off the fact that I've got a lot more products this year, but I think I'm on track to at least do 250 more than what I did last year, so that's still amazing. So I'm very happy with that. And obviously I make a lot more profit at this convention than other tattoo ones, just because I don't have that hotel to pay for.
Mystery bundle, are we talking stickers?
So there could be stickers in there. It could be mini sun catchers. Obviously that one's flat, so it won't be a pin badge, but there could be pin badges in there. What else? Prints, like mini prints, mini sticker sheets, because I make specific like mini sheets to fit in there. But yeah, basically anything that could fit in there. Some items might be like B grades. Some items will be perfectly perfect. So a lot of the times when it's individual stickers in there, it's just because I make them with peel tabs on.
Okay, yeah.
Sometimes it's just they've been cut off, so there's nothing actually wrong with the sticker. But yeah, if you're looking for a particular theme, I do have more. I just haven't, because it's near the end of, like, you know, I haven't put more out, but I will have Dino, Cat, or Halloween, which will be Halloween cats, and I have 5, 8, and sometimes £16. So if there's a particular theme and price you're looking for, I've got a whole box more. Yeah, of course. If you've got any questions about it, just let me know. They're all available as magnets as well. They'll look exactly the same, just with a magnet on the back instead. Can feel free to, like, because the ones on this board, all the cats on this board are glittery, so you feel free to like pick them up close to them. Which ones would you like?
Those,
Do you want them as key rings or magnets? So it's the ghost and the box crab, yeah? You paid by cash today, yeah? Just pop this in. And if you order anything on my website in the future, you put NTC in as an order note. I know that we've met, and I can add in some freebies for you. So that's £14 for the two there, and I'll grab your change. And there's your pound coin change. Thank you ever so much. They're all £7. Sorry, the sign keeps getting hidden. Sorry.
no, you're fine.
No, as soon as someone asks me, I'm like, oh yeah, the bum bags are in the way again.
I mean, it is right there.
No, honestly, it's fine. Yeah, there are quite a lot. But yeah, no, they're all £7 each, and they're waterproof, so you can put them on like water bottles and like that sort of thing. Yeah. No, those became one of my best-selling sticker packs, so I turned it into the jumper because I was like, yeah.
I'm still going to stick with the industry after all that.
Well, the thing is, I'll give you a business card anyway, and then like if you or they want to come back and if you pass it up, I'll pop it in the bag so you don't lose the card.
I just have to find it already.
Perfect. Yeah, I don't know if you heard about the code, but if you do order on my website, just pop NTC in, Newbury. I know that we've met, and then I can give you some freebies. Thank you ever so much. Have a lovely day. Hiya. Hi. Just let me know if you got any questions or anything.
Okay, thank you so much.
It got busy, but now it's dead again. We've got peach today. This one, we used to get peach sparkling water from Morrison's as kids, and that literally tastes like it. I don't know if Morrison's sell it anymore, but Tesco certainly don't sell peach water. They sell peach and something else, but not peach. But yeah, this tastes literally the same. So it's very nice. But I prefer the white one, but this one's a nice for a change. So it is 7:20, the judging has finished, and I'm going to pack down now. So I'm going to set up my tripod, and we're going to do a little time lapse, and I'll see you when I'm back home to do my little review and recap. So I'll catch you then. So I'm just going to do my recap quickly over the time lapse, because I've actually spoken about pretty much everything I wanted to during the vlog already. I love this event. It's a local one to me, low expenses, the organisers are lovely, they treat traders with a lot of care and respect. The only comment I have about this show this year is that compared to last year, a lot of people were spending a lot of time outside rather than inside, but the organisers did speak to us at the end, and they are going to be making some changes for next year that will hopefully help that situation. I'm actually already booked into the Hampshire Tattoo Expo, which is also run by the same organisers, and that is next year. I would love to come back to Newbury, but obviously it depends if they want me back or not. I think that's all I've got to say about this convention, so I'm going to leave this vlog here. If you did enjoy this week's vlog, then please do consider subscribing and dropping a little like or a comment below. If you want to see my full finance breakdown for this show, including a in-depth review, then head over to my Patreon and join the Cozy Cat Club. And if you want to keep up to date with anything that I'm getting up to, then you can head over to Instagram, where I'll have a pinned post of all my future events for the next couple of months. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye!